Neves going to go over 2,000 yards rushing today. So it's just going to happen at some point for him.
37 touchdowns right now, right?
Yes,
I think
that's
I had
correct.
37, leading the state any classification.
That's a lot
37.
of sixes there for Jagger Neves. Bo Yeomans in it, quarterback, 3,100 yards passing, 31 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He's just a sophomore, right? It's so fascinating how it doesn't matter graduating a quarterback, whatever the case may be for San Juan. These younger guys get so much reps because they blow teams out so much.
Yeah, that's true.
They come in very prepared.
Yeah.
Once they become the starter. The eyes to keep an eye on for the Wildcats. Quarterback Ian Mayer has had a really good season as well at quarterback. 2,500 yards passing, 30 touchdowns to just 9 interceptions. And we'll see Bryce Pulver and Blake Osgothorpe as kind of the two special skill position guys for the Wildcats of South Summit.
Did you even bring up Trip Palmer? Did you even?
Somehow I didn't,
yeah,
and that's a shame. Cause
the giant out there, just a tall kid at receiver. I mean, he's got to be 6'5", 6'6". Excellent basketball player as well, but excellent receiver for the Broncos this year.
Nearly 1,400 yards as we are underway. This kick's going to go in for a touchback, and we'll have 1st and 10 for San Juan as they look to make it 5 in a row, do the Broncos.
Another kid to watch today, George McNaughton. He's 14 sacks on the year for the Broncos. And,
he's a tough basketball player. I've seen more San Juan basketball the last couple of years than I have football. McNaughton is that not dirty, but just hard-working guy that's going to go get your rebounds. He's going to take charges in basketball.
Guy you hate playing against, but you love having on your team.
Without question. And he is the leading sack man here as the throw is complete to Jagger. Jagger turns sideline. Big gain for Neves on the first play from scrimmage, and he's forced out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Mark him at the 37. It's a 1st and 10 for San Juan. Yeah,
you bring Jagger Neves. We talk about all those rushing yards, the touchdowns, but you throw it to him out here. Get him out in space. Good blocking downfield as well.
Option. They pitch it last second. Near side. Out of bounds goes Jagger for a gain of 4. We'll bring up 2nd down. It was a late pitch from Yeomans. Yeah. But it still gets some positive yards.
Jagger Neves, one of the better defensive players for the Broncos this year as well. Tackling machine as well.
85. The screen pass complete to the outside. And a good catch and run over on the far side. That's Nash Young, I believe, number 9, making that reception on the far side. And the San Juan offense, man, it is just a well-oiled machine. And they are rolling here early and going no huddle with trips to the far right. Single near side for Yeomans. It's a give up the middle. Jagger cuts forward, falls forward. Good gain on 1st down again for Neves. It's a gain of 6, maybe 7 yards.
Good blocking up front by that offensive line. They get that play call in so quickly. I was going to try and get that. Is that 76 out there? I don't know if that was Durham Callahan. Sorry.
Screen to the outside. That's how quick they're going. We got caught a few times earlier today. Great screen to the outside. Catch and run, I believe. That was Nash Young again. Yeah, that moves the sticks.
It's 78 out there, Kellen Hutchins.
1st down for Yeomans. The give to Neves. Big hole up the middle. Neves spins off the initial hit and then falls forward. Another 7-yard gain. So efficient. Greg, we're not even a minute into this game, and this is going to be the 6th or 7th play San Juan's ran this drive. It'll be 2nd down and short here. The keeper here from Yeomans has a big hole up the middle. 1st down and then some. Shedding tackles Yeoman inside the 10, and he's down at the 6-yard line. Bo Yeomans, the sophomore, takes it down to the 6. 1st and goal, Broncos.
And watch that offensive line. Look how quickly they get down and get ready to go to that next play. They're not lumbering down the field. They're ready to go.
Yeomans gives Neves up the gut and in, untouched for 6. Jagger Neves, and the Broncos open up on top. 1 minute and 15 seconds in. And what, an 8-play drive?
I was going to say, yeah, normally you talk about 1 minute and 15 seconds scoring, it's 3 big plays. This was a drive, a regular, not
80
regular.
yards.
Yeah, but like you say, 8-9 plays down the field in 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Broncos go for 2. The little trickery up the gut and in for 6. That's Blake Palmer who takes it in. So San Juan 8, South Summit 0. We'll be right back here on KSLSports.com and Team Hive, powered by Centricom.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on Team Hive. That's teamhive.live, powered by Centricom.
Live high school sports action on Centricom, Team Hive, and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 8-0 for San Juan as they get the two-point conversion. A little fun trick play here on the, well, that's the touchdown, from Jagger. And then the two-point conversion, kind of some fun trickery, reverse type stuff as now the Broncos will send deep for the first time here this afternoon. Kicks on its way, and it's going to be a returnable ball here for South Summit at the 10. Scamper up to the 20, 25. Big hole for the South Summit Wildcats as they get out past the 32-yard line. Number 10, Bryce Pulver, the leading rush man for the Wildcats, takes it up. Pretty decent field position. We'll see what they can make out of it.
Nice block in that time by the Wildcats to create a hole for Pulver, and good field position out to the 33-yard line. Trying to answer here, try to keep up with this Bronco offense.
So we got first down and 10 for South Summit. With 10:37 to go in the opening quarter, it's already 8-0 San Juan on a long drive, long as far as plays go. Mayer in shotgun, brings Oscathorpe from right to left, takes the snap. It's going to be a run up the gut. Tries to come off the right side of the offensive line and being pushed back with it. I believe that was Brody Larson, the ball carrier. He gains 3, maybe 4.
You get Trip Palmer in on that one, and Jagger Neves on the tackle that time. Yeah.
Shedding the tackle. Second down and 7, 10-12 to go.
Yeah, George McNaughton here on this close side to us right here. Sack master, 14 sacks this year out of that defensive end, kind of outside linebacker hybrid position, stand-up D-end.
Trips far left, the snap. Muir going to keep it himself, or Mayer, a gain of 2, maybe 3. Will bring up a third down and 4 here for the South Summit offense. 9:45 to go. We're still just in the first quarter, too. And the way San Juan just drove that, you think they would have taken 6 minutes off the clock. And that was just not like Rich was doing in the 8-man game earlier.
Yeah.
Third down and 4 here. You got 2 receivers to the near side as the play call is taking a minute to get in here. Mayer goes shotgun, single back at his right hip. Brings 1 tight end from left to right, 2 receivers near side for Ian. Mayer's going to hand it off. A big hole up the gut, a good run on third down and a big conversion. Brody Larson again with the carry. Moves the sticks for San Juan.
Yeah, good block.
South Summit.
Yeah, good blocking down there on the left side. You have that guard come from the right to the left. Just gives a little bit of extra room there for the running back to get through the line, get up near midfield.
Ball at the 49-yard line for the South Summit Wildcats. They're going to go 2 receivers to the near side. Stick with the 2 tight end set on the left side with the single back. Mayer in shotgun takes the snap. It's a give up the gut. Following that lead block, and San Juan converts. They get quick to the line, Greg, to call a new play. Boy, they get quick to the football on defense as Larson falls forward, gain of 2.
Jonas Jepson for San Juan to step in and make the big hit there. Step up from that linebacker position and make a play after just a couple-yard gain.
Second down and 8, 8:25 to go here, opening quarter. South Summit much more content to get some calls in from the sideline. Still got 20 on the play clock here. 2 receivers to either side for Ian Mayer. Single back at his hip. Mayer awaits the snap, takes it, pumps, gets rid of it. Tunnel screen to the left side. It's complete. Heading down the sideline. It's a gain of a couple there. I believe that's William Neff who makes the catch, gets out of bounds. Third down and 4 to go here.
And San Juan not at all afraid of South Summit going over the top on them. They're going cover 0, no safety up top, moving everybody up, just man-to-man defense with the defensive backs.
Really, this is going to be more like third down and 5 as opposed to a 3rd and 4. 2 receivers to the near side for South Summit. Again, they are taking time getting play clocks. The play clock, again, still just at 15, but making sure they get the right plays in here, trying to answer into San Juan territory. Mayer brings that tight end from left to right. Mayer's going to take the snap. It's going to be a give up the middle, and the back falling forward and spinning. It's going to make this a 4th down and short as they gave it to Brody Larson again. Jagger Neves, part of called him a tackling machine.
Yeah, big Cash Palmer trying to come through there from his defensive line position. Trying to make a play there for San Juan. Pretty good blocking there, though.
Makes this a manageable fourth down here.
Makes it, yeah, exactly.
I don't think there's any question that you go for it here. 2 to the near side. Those 2 tight ends on the far left for Mayer. Brings that back to his right hip. Mayer takes the snap, going to go quarterback draw. Heads up the left side, falls forward, right at the sticks, but forward progress is going to give him the first down. San Juan thought they pushed him back. No, first down, a good run from Ian Mayer off that left side.
Yeah, Mayer did a good job to see that the play was designed to go to the right side, not happening. Stuck that right foot in the ground, cut back to the left where there was a little bit of room.
First and 10 South Summit, so they've been much more methodical, Greg, in the way they've done things. Haven't played fast. They're wanting to take time. I think part of it is with how dangerous the San Juan offense is. Don't want to give the ball back to them.
Sure, yeah. If you can take 8 minutes off the clock and go down and try and tie this up in the end zone, yeah, you would consider that a huge win for South Summit.
Mayer takes the snap on first down. It's a give up the middle, and that play going to go for no gain. Brody Larson again, the ball carrier.
Yeah, a bunch of San Juan Broncos coming out of that pile that time. Right in the middle there again. Cash, I mentioned Cash Palmer's name, number 56. You'll see him in on a lot of tackles out there.
Keelan Hutchins, 78, was in on the play.
That was another one. Yep.
They do give him half a yard, so second down and 9 for South Summit. They got 2 to either side here for Ian Mayer. He's going to take the snap, going to take a shot for it. Has a receiver, one-on-one coverage downfield and just cannot get to the football. It was Jack Johnson. And then in coverage, I believe, is that 25 in coverage, Andrew Nielsen?
I don't think it was. I think that was 22. Oh, you're right. Yep.
25.
There you go.
Third down and 9, 5:28 to go. So the first real shot that, or deep play that, South Summit's been very methodical on this drive. First time they've really tried to get a chunk play going.
Yeah, no safety over the top, like I said. Coach Christensen's just, and right now you have a safety back, but he's been trusting his defensive backs just to run with those Wildcat receivers.
Third down and 9, tunnel screen complete. Cut back upfield and a good catch and run out of the backfield. Brody Larson on the screen, and South Summit needed 9. They got 13 or 14. Move the sticks for another first down.
Jonas Jepson read this well for San Juan. If you see on this replay, he sat back, saw that was coming, just wasn't able to make the tackle. If he would have, it would have been short of the sticks, but not able to make that tackle. Great job there by the Wildcats to move the sticks.
First down and 10. We go 2 receivers near side with a tight end near side. Single receiver to the left, Ian Mayer in shotgun. Single back is Larson. The give is to Brody, and he is just met immediately. Keeps the legs turning, though, and is going to fall forward. Wow, that was going to be a no gain. And then Larson just kept the legs moving, a gain of 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, coming out of that pile, you had Thomas Harden for San Juan. Trip Palmer in on that one as well.
Give Brody a lot of credit there. He was met the moment he touched the ball right at the line of scrimmage. So now second down and 6 after the gain of 4. South Summit inside the 25. 2 to either side for Mayer. Ian Mayer takes the snap, surveys. Going to take a shot at the end zone. Has a receiver there who goes up and just can't haul it in. Blake Oscathorpe.
Oscathorpe made a great move there right at the end. If you watch on this replay, he just kind of bumps into that receiver right at the end. Just gives a little bit of a shoulder shake, just a little bit of elbow into that defensive back, which created the separation. Just not able to get his fingers on that one.
So that'll bring up third down and 6. South Summit starting to sense, hey, maybe we can take a couple shots.
Yeah.
If they're going to go cover 1 or cover 0, we can throw the side of the field with a little less coverage here. As Mayer is in shotgun, takes the snap. It's a loose ball on the ground, and the Broncos almost had it. Wow. It falls right back into Ian Mayer's hands.
How did they not? I was looking down at my stat sheet there just really quick because I thought San Juan easily had fallen on that.
It was a missed handoff. It's right there at the knees, and then the ball just rolls right to Ian Mayer. So fourth down. And I believe they're going to try the field goal attempt here as South Summit. William Neff, 5 of 7 on field goals this year, a long of 43. And this is going to be a 43-yard attempt. The snap is good. Hold good. Kick on its way, and it is well off to the left. So the Bronco defense able to get a stop after South Summit took, Greg, 6.5 minutes.
7 minutes, yeah.
Off the clock, but nothing to show for it.
Yeah, and I don't know if field goals can beat San Juan. That's the hard thing there, and I get it. It was 4th and 10, though. You know,
Sure.
If it was 4th and 5, I would for sure question kicking the field goal. But, man, I just don't know if field goals are what you want against San Juan. You got to get 6.
First down and 10 now for the Broncos out at the 20-yard line. They go 2 receivers to the far side, single near side for Bo Yeomans to give to Neves. Jagger, right side run. Gain of 6, maybe 7 on first down as he's tackled out of bounds.
Something I've noticed about Jagger Neves this year, he doesn't seem like he's in a hurry. Like, he's quick, he's fast. But watch this play. He's not in a hurry, just letting those blocks set up. He's not running full speed there. He's letting his block set up, and then he'll hit it when he needs to.
Quick pass to the outside on 2nd and 5, first down and then some. I believe that was Nash Young again. They've been going to him early, have the Broncos, and that'll move the sticks once again. Or that was
that Trip Palmer?
It was Trip, yes.
Yeah.
That is Trip Palmer with the reception, far side.
Yeah, just so much height over there. Nobody's as tall as him in 2A at a receiver or defensive back position.
Snap, Yeomans gives Neves. Jagger spins out of it. A good tackle made by South Summit. Theus Reed, who is their leading tackler on the year, 98 tackles for Reed. No gain. How many times has Neves had a no-gainer in his career?
Yeah, not very often. Reed just came through there like a bullet.
2nd down and 10, Yeomans fakes the pitch. Now quarterback keep up the middle. A lot of space. A good fall forward from Bo Yeomans. It's a gain of 8. We'll bring up 2nd down here.
Man, how many yards is Bo Yeomans going to throw for in his career as a sophomore, throwing for almost 3,000 yards? Boy.
Yeomans takes the snap. It's a give. Neves. Jagger stutters. Falls forward. He's going to get the first down before the pile gets blown dead. And that's the thing with this San Juan offense, Greg. They're so efficient. Yes, they have the athletes, and yes, they have the big play. But I almost feel like they know what play they're going to run 3 plays before they run it.
I agree with that. I agree with that. If you watch this coaching staff right down here, they'll be putting up the next play as soon as the play is over.
Yeomans, play action, back to pass. All kinds of time on first down. Yeomans is going to take a shot for Palmer, and Palmer high points and makes the snag down at the 15-yard line.
Wow. Trip Palmer's almost falling backwards. He's running backwards as he pulls that one in. Just watches it into his hands. Doesn't have to go up and get it. He had two Wildcat defensive backs on him.
South Summit going to take a timeout here with 2:18 to go in the opening quarter. It's San Juan 8, South Summit 0, right here on TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom and KSLSports.com.
Bucket list hikes, local races, challenging adventures, that one goal that means so much to you. Salt Lake Running Company has the gear and expert advice you need to start and finish strong. You'll be crushing that goal before you know it. With our trained and knowledgeable staff, an award-winning custom shoe fit process, and the head-to-toe products you need, SLRC will gear you up for your goal. Shop in-store at any of our locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com.
Let's head back to the field for high school sports action on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Team Hive.
Welcome back on in. It's San Juan 8, South Summit 0. Broncos forcing the Wildcats to take a timeout. The give is to Jagger Neves, and Jagger might be a no-gainer / just a yard. Once again, Theus Reed.
That last big catch by Trip Palmer, that puts him over 1,400 yards receiving this year.
Wow.
And I mentioned Bo Yeomans, the sophomore, with around 3,000 yards. He's over 3,200 now.
Fakes the pitch again. Yeomans up the gut. Not built like a sophomore either, Greg.
Yeah, big, tall kid. Yeah.
He's going to gain 3 there to bring up 3rd down and 6 after a 2nd and 9. Broncos go quickly here. 2 to the left, single receiver far right with a tight end near left as well. Play action. The throw over the middle. It's batted and incomplete. Oh, boy. Owen Mayer probably wishing he could get that one back. Might have had a pick on it. And that brings up 4th down now for San Juan.
If he could have collected that and taken it, Owen might have had some room in front of him, too. Good pass breakup, though. Intended receiver that time, Brig Palmer.
4th down and 6. A first down will get you inside the 5. New play call comes in from the San Juan sideline. They got the coded cards with the different logos on it to call plays. Looking like a college team running those. Yeomans. Play clock at 13. Takes the snap. Three-step drop, fires for the end zone. It is nearly picked again, but it doesn't matter. Probably benefits South Summit as they get the stop. Brody Larson, who's been the bell cow back on offense, gets the PBU on defense, and South Summit stands tall.
Good job by Brody Larson to read that one, run with the San Juan receiver that time. Probably, maybe even could have picked that off. No need. Gives his team better field position by just letting that go down. Great job by Brody Larson, though.
First down and 10. 8-0 for San Juan.
Yeah, South Summit needed that.
Impressive stand, to say the least. So in shotgun now, Ian Mayer. Got to go 90-ish yards as Mayer's going to roll to his right, throws the screen to the tight end. It's complete as he gets out to the 12-yard line. Number 88 coming up with that catch, Riker Bowen. Really only got a yard out of it.
Riker looks like a big, strong tight end at the high school level, doesn't he?
Zero quite. Sometimes you see receivers where 80s, become a tight end number.
He looks like a tight end.
It's no surprise. That's what he plays.
Yeah.
1 minute remaining here in the opening quarter. San Juan marched down and scored. South Summit marched down, missed the field goal. San Juan marches again. They get shut out. So see what Ian Mayer's got here. It's a give up the guts for Larson, who falls forward for a gain of 3. We'll bring up third down here. We'll likely have one more play for the end of the opening quarter. That might have actually been Bryce Pulver who carried it, and it was Bryce. My apologies there. Pulver falls forward, and now Brody Larson's going to return for the Wildcats here. So Ian Mayer communicates with that offensive line. They're going to go trips to the far left, single receiver near side for Mayer. Mayer takes the snap, design roll to his left. On third down, Mayer loads up and launches it. Has a receiver there, makes a great snag at the 26-yard line. Trying to get the number there. Is that 26 or 16?
16.
Gage Wolstenhume. That's another South Summit name, a Camus name, as that moves the sticks for South Summit. And there's still 5 seconds or so left here, and I think South Summit's just going to be content to run this down after one quarter of play. It's San Juan 8, South Summit 0. We'll have second quarter action next right here on Centricom Team Hive and KSLSports.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
This school year will be different.
This year, I'll do my assignments on time.
I will listen to my teacher.
I solemnly swear.
We won't eat any glue.
I'll do my homework every night.
Every night.
Research? No problem.
School, I got this.
This year will be different. Visit Centricom.com to power your education with the best internet experience. Everyone succeeds with School to the Power of Centricom.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
8-0 San Juan after one quarter of play. Now South Summit looking to get back on the board after a big stop and a big conversion to end the quarter. Give up the guts, and it's a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards on the play. Once again, Bryce Pulver, the ball carrier.
Remy Watt caught in there for San Juan. He's another one of those big linemen that are in on a lot of plays. Trip Palmer in on that one as well, it looks like.
George McNaughton, everywhere, all at what's that? Everything, everywhere, all at once. Is that the name? What's the name of that movie that won an Oscar a few years ago?
Yeah.
Everything, everywhere, all at once. Thank you, producer Barrett Hilton. If there was someone who would know that, it would be Barrett. And so, second down and 8, back to pass. Tight end leak, and just outside the hands of Riker Bowen. A really good place ball by Mayer, and Bowen just couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, good place ball, good play call by the coaching staff, bringing your tight end out there. Just not able to bring that down. Would have been a big gain for the Wildcats.
So now they have third down and 8 following the incompletion. 11:22 to go in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, San Juan marched down in a minute and a half to open the game. South Summit marches down, didn't get points, and South Summit marched down, San Juan, did not get points. So 3rd down and 8, trips to the far side, clap of the hands here for Mayer. It's a give up the middle to Pulver on 3rd down. That'll bring up 4th down and 2. I don't know about the play call there.
Yeah, unless you're just trying to catch San Juan off guard or something like that. That's definitely would have been a passing down normally, but
South Summit's going to elect a punt, which probably is the smart thing. Don't want to give it to San Juan, with good field position. Jagger Neves back to receive this punt. What a the punt of the day, as Neves calls for the fair catch at the 26-yard line. The punt from William Neff.
Yeah, a lot of hang time on that one. Allow your team to get down there and defend it. Well, force Neves to just call that fair catch.
That's what with Jagger's that good of an athlete, you want him calling a fair catch. That's a win. As South Summit's got a player coming off late here defensively. And he will get off. So Bo Yeomans takes the snap, gives Neves up the gut. Jagger falls forward. South Summit's actually done a fairly decent job on Jagger. That's still a gain of 3, maybe 4. Brings up 2nd down, 6 to go.
Yeah, that first drive you thought, okay, I mean,
it's San Juan.
They're just chunking yards, and since then, South Summit's done a pretty good job.
2nd and 6 here. Yeomans back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to load up for it. Has Palmer wide open, makes the catch. 40, 35, 30, 20, 15. No one's catching him. Trip Palmer takes it into the end zone, and just like that, Greg Sterner, the Broncos strike and strike quick.
Beautiful ball from Yeomans there, and Trip Palmer just running in stride. Gets those big hands up there and pulls that one in. Look at this. Doesn't have to slow his stride. Got sprinter speed out there. Runs away from the Wildcats into the end zone for his 12th touchdown catch of the year.
I would say I'm surprised it's not more, but that's because Jagger's got 37 of them.
Yeah.
As the Broncos go for 2, and Jagger just scatters his way in for the 2-point conversion. So with 10:15 to go here before halftime, it's San Juan 16, South Summit 0, right here on Team Hive, Centricom Team Hive, as well as KSLSports.com.
So you're all moved in. How's your new roomie?
Oh, she's cool. She's also a biology major.
Oh, that's great. You guys can help each other stay on top of homework.
I just hope the classes aren't hard. I'm kind of scared based on what I've heard.
You'll do great, I'm sure. We're proud of you.
Aww.
You ready to go?
Who's that?
Gotta go, Mom. Have a dorm meeting in 2 minutes. Love you.
Hello? Hello? Who was that?
Centricom Fiber, because you don't just need internet, you need good internet.
Let's head back to the field for high school sports action on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Team Hive.
2A state championship game up here in Harriman at Zions Bank Stadium. It is 16-0 now in favor of San Juan. As, Trip Palmer showing you, when you're that big and that fast, Greg, what are you supposed to do?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's...
Yeah, the kid should play at the next level, whether it's basketball, whether he's playing football. I know he's had some offers from some of the in-state, Southern Utah, Weber State. I've seen that on Twitter going around. I don't know where he's going to go, but he's built like a receiver. And he's got the speed as well.
Oh, without question. Ball takes a bounce up to the 20. Good return here from South Summit as the return by Bryce Pulver comes out past the 30-yard line. Well, South Summit was able to do some good things on both offense and defense, but when you're facing this kind of giant, you got to take advantage of when you do that.
You got to capitalize. You can't get down into the red zone or near the red zone and not finish with points against San Juan. They'll just punish you.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball at the 34-yard line where they'll start 1st and 10. And again, there was a drop on that last drive, Greg, that may be haunting South Summit. We'll see what they overcome that here with a split back set. Move that tight end from right to left. Give up the gut. And not a lot going there for Pulver. Maybe got 3 out of it. Or excuse me, it was Larson who got the carry. My apologies there. And that will give it 2nd down and 7 after a gain of 3. You don't hate the 3-yard gains on 1st down. The problem is San Juan's so disciplined, they're not going to give you another inch the rest of the drive. I mean, that's just kind of the way it's gone.
Yeah.
So this will bring up 2nd and 7. Split back set once again for Ian Mayer. Mayer takes the snap, play action. pocket collapses, and Trip Palmer. He just caught the touchdown, and now he gets the sack.
Yeah, it comes from that defensive end stand-up position. You got George McNaughton on one side, you got Trip Palmer on the other side, and man, you got to get that ball out quicker than that.
So 3rd down and 15 now for South Summit with 9:11 to go before halftime. This Broncos team that has, again, won the last 4 2A titles, looking for number 5 in a row here this late afternoon. It's going to be just a run play up the gut. The fullback is going to take that forward for South Summit, number 44, Theus Reed. And that's only going to be a gain of a yard, maybe 2. Punt unit comes back out once again.
And I get it, it's 3rd and long that time, but again, South Summit kind of just conceding there that you're going to punt. That's tough in a state championship game. I get it that you don't want to do something crazy. You don't want to throw a pick. You don't want to take a sack there, but
another good punt here from Neff as Neve has to go back and track it down, calls for the fair catch. He'll have it at the 26-27, right about where he started last time for Jagger Neves. And that will be 1st down and 10 now for the San Juan offense. Was that just a 2-play drive, Greg, on their last one, if I remember right?
Yeah.
A run play and then a deep bomb.
Yeah. Talking about how well South Summit was playing defensively right before the deep bomb.
Sure did.
Yeah.
So we'll go 2 receivers to the far left, single receiver near side. Split back set here for Bo Yeomans. Yeomans takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper for Yeomans. Splits the C, finds a 1st down, and falls forward to the 40-yard line. A nice run again. For a guy who threw for 3,100 yards, he's pretty nimble and pretty smart when it comes to running the football.
And what that play was, that was actually a triple option. You've got the option coming in front of you, not your standard, not your grandpa's triple option, and then you got a pitch outside available.
Give up the gut, and a big hole for the Broncos. 1st down into South Summit territory, past the 35-yard line. Getting the carry there for San Juan. That's Jace Razor.
Yeah, Jace, the second, number 2 running back as far as production for San Juan this year behind Jagger Neves. And Jace showed a little bit of wheels there as well.
We got a timeout taken by the Wildcats. Their 2nd of the half. We'll take it as well right here on Centricom Team Hive and KSLSports.com.
Everyone knows that having a good credit history makes it easier to save money and get approved for the things in life you need, like credit cards, auto loans, home loans, and a lot more. But here's the problem. Building your credit history takes time. That's why UCCU created Credit Builder, an innovative loan program designed to help you build your credit history and raise your credit score. Visit UCCU.com to start building or rebuilding your credit today. UCCU. Love where you bank.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in 16-0. San Juan leads it over South Summit. South Summit, that's the 2nd time they've had to take a timeout in this first half, Greg, just to kind of
regroup.
Yeah, keep things moving, keep things from moving. Snap up the gut as Neves is going to take it 2 yards on 1st down.
Nice big hit out there for South Summit by Nash Harleen.
2nd down and 8 now. Again, the San Juan team moves in a hurry. Split back set again here. Yeomans throws near side, incomplete. There was just miscommunication there with him and Trip Palmer.
Yeah, you see Trip looking back saying, no, that wasn't the call that you guys sent out. He was out there blocking. Yeomans got a different call than what Trip did.
So we'll have 3rd down and 8 for Bo Yeomans. Give up the gut. Razor spins out of one guy, gets brought down. It's going to be 4th and short here for San Juan.
Another good hit there by South Summit. I think, of course, San Juan's going to go for it here
I
quickly.
Would be very surprised.
Two backs with Yeomans.
The handoff. Neves sheds one, falls forward, and it is enough for a 1st down as a South Summit defender loses his helmet.
Yeah, Traven Boger, he's still playing. He's got to go out for a play, but he was still, he didn't care his helmet came off.
Jagger Neves coming up a little limp, Greg. He's laboring a little bit.
Don't like that. He's gone over 2,000 yards rushing this season to lead the state any classification. Pushing 40 touchdowns on the ground.
He does stay in the ball game. 2 receivers to the far left for Yeomans. It's going to be a give to Neves. Jagger hits that sideline. And Reed throws him down. Really good tackle from.
And I need to look up. I was reading a James Edward article about this game, and Alan Moritzen back in 1997 for Grantsville had a lot of rushing touchdowns. I think Jagger might get the state record even.
Jagger, right side, great block on the edge. Jagger just needs to make one guy miss. He does. Stays on his feet, 10, inside the 5, getting shifty with it.
Did you see that shimmy there?
Moves like Jagger. What an excellent take from Neves as he's down inside of the 5-yard line.
Tanner, I like it. So that look at
I've been saving that for a long time.
So we've got nothing to add.
Yeoman's going to give up the middle to Neves. Jagger falls forward. He's going to be just shy of the end zone down at the 1. And, boy, San Juan just up and ready to run yet another play. Yeoman's. Neves in the backfield, gives it to him again. Jagger doesn't get there. Just outside, so now you have 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line.
Do it again.
I'm kind of sure they will.
Yep.
So we got the 2 receivers near, 2 receivers, or a single tight end to the left with a receiver left side. Yeomans, Neves, not going to be denied that time as Jagger finds the end zone. That makes it 22-0 for San Juan with the PAT pending. 5:50 to go before halftime.
Single season record in rushing touchdowns is Alan Moritzen, Grantsville, 1997, had 37. Oh, he had 38, excuse me. Jalen Warren, you know that name.
I know that name very well.
Had 38 as well, so Jagger Neves.
On the 2-point conversion here. Wow. Even on a 2-point conversion play that looks like it's broken, Bo Yeomans to Trip Palmer. Just a little flick of the wrist. Makes it 24-0 for San Juan.
So Jagger with his 2nd touchdown today, 39, that sets the record.
Most rushing touchdowns in a season.
Single
in Utah
season, any
history.
classification.
Wow.
Yep.
There is a flag on this play, so this looks like San Juan's going to have to run another conversion here. Not sure if it was a pick play, what they're going to end up calling on this. So it moves San Juan back a ways to the 17, so 15-yard penalty.
Wow.
On the extra point try. Or 2-point try.
Still going to go for 2. They always go for 2.
And it's one shot here. Back to pass with it is Yeomans. Going to throw that fade to the far side. Neves makes the catch. Did he get in? He sure did.
That kid's a football player.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
What a haul-in from Jagger. What a ball placement by Bo Yeomans. Just out of the backfield. Yeah, what are you supposed to do?
Wow.
So the 2-point conversion's good. After all, 24-0, San Juan over South Summit. We'll be right back.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
Alright, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Let's head back to the field for high school sports action on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Team Hive.
Welcome back on in. It's now 24-0, San Juan over South Summit. Greg, boy, dynasty, behemoth, whatever you want to call it. That's what the Broncos are showing here. Return from South Summit out past the 20 to about the 23-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Absolutely have to have points here, Greg, if you're South Summit.
Yeah, got to get a drive going here. You get to 3rd down, I don't think you can be running it here just to punt it back to San Juan. You've got to be taking all your chances here if you're South Summit.
Yeah, it's been all Broncos. 5:44 to go before halftime, 24-0. And South Summit showed some life, right? A good drive, but it ended in no points, and then a defensive stand. But since then, the Broncos have kept broncoing, if you will, and just doing some phenomenal football play. It's going to be a run play. Trying to get to the outside. Cut back upfield. A good run on 1st down to the outside by Bryce Pulver. It's a gain of 8 on 1st down and 10, and the type of play to start a drive that South Summit needed.
Yeah, Blake Oscuthorpe is a type of kid that you can throw the ball down to. He doesn't have quite the size that Tripp Palmer have, but pretty close. They list him at 6'3", good, productive receiver. He's caught for over 800 yards. I would like to see maybe take some shots down to him.
2nd down and 2 after the gain of 8 from Pulver. You go 2 receivers far left, single near side. That receiver comes in motion, and Neff. The give is to Neff on a jet sweep. Stutter steps, now heads to the sideline, and Neff's going to get a first down before being forced out of bounds. A good take by William Neff.
Your punter's got some wheels out there as well. He's
like
the punter that's been kicking it down the field, but he's got some wheels.
I like it. Ooh, a nice little stutter step there as he went to the sideline. So South Summit does get the first down now at the 35. If you're going to start, you got to start somewhere for the Wildcats, and they do so there by picking up the first down. New play call is coming in here. Taking a hot minute to get in. Play clock's already down to 15 seconds. Ian Mayer communicates with his offensive line. Trips near side, single receiver to the far right for Ian. Takes the snap, gets rid of it in a hurry. It is caught, complete near side. Stutter step, fall forward. Open field tackle made by Brig Palmer, but it's a gain of 5 to the near side to Jack Johnson.
Yeah, Jack tried to make some things happen, and Brig Palmer did a good job to break that down, and as you mentioned, an open field tackle, those are tough. Got off of a block there. Yeah, great play out there by Palmer.
They're going to call it a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 now.
Briggs, another one of those sophomores out there for the Broncos, getting a lot of playing time. We'll talk about it later.
Mayer rolls out to his right on 2nd and 5, throws for the sideline. Great snag. Beautifully done over on that far side. The catch once again, Jack Johnson moves the sticks, and South Summit now finds themselves into San Juan territory.
Yeah, if you can get down, if you're South Summit, get down and get into the end zone before halftime. Get yourself a little bit of momentum, a little bit of confidence going into that second half.
They do get the ball to start the second half as well, does South Summit. They're going to go trips near side with a single tight end on the far right for Ian Mayer. Play calls in, game play clock down to 13 seconds. Mayer in shotgun, takes the snap, steps up, pocket holds. Mayer throws it low, and a punishing hit on the outside. And yeah, there's going to be a face mask involved there as Tripp Palmer drilled Blake Oscuthorpe, but there was a little bit of an assistance there with the grabbing of the face mask.
Yeah, those two big receivers going against each other out there. Tripp Palmer and Oscuthorpe both got a lot of size out there. That play took a little bit of time to develop. Good job by Mayer to just let it develop. Yeah, well, Tripp just going a little bit too high on that tackle.
Still having a conversation are the officials over on that far side. See what ends up happening here. Though 2 fouls, one on South Summit. So these are just going to offset.
Yeah, replay the down. Wow.
You know, and I get why you have penalties reset, but if they're of 2 different yards, why not do a little math? You know what I'm saying? One's a 5-yarder, one's a 15-yarder.
I've never really thought of that, but yeah.
Just do the math.
Something to think about.
Why not?
Sure.
Why not? That's in Tanner's world of football, which does not matter at all.
Yeah, I've never really thought of that.
Trips near side, single to the far right on first down for Mayer. Steps up, throws a dart over the middle. His tight end makes a great snag for a first down. Nice body adjustment. Riker Bowen into San Juan territory to the 31-yard line.
Just kind of got past that second level and got right where he needed to be open. Good job by Mayer to recognize him. Just had a safety to beat, and it would have been 6.
First down and 10 for South Summit. 3:16 to go before halftime. Again, a score here would be massive for the Wildcats, and if you can score and not give much time back to San Juan, all the better for Ian Mayer. Trips near side, single right side to Mayer, claps the hands, gives up the gut, and a good run. Breaking free is Larson. Second level down to the 15-yard line goes Brody Larson, and now South Summit starting to smell a little bit of something.
Yeah, Brody Larson. Look at this, delivering a little bit of punishment, not running away from defenders, running over them.
So ball down at the 15, where it'll be first down and 10 for the Wildcats. 2:40 to go, and again, you know, you want to score, but you don't want to leave San Juan too much time. I mean, that's a real conversation to be had. 2 to either side for Ian Mayer. Takes the snap. And, yeah, there was a receiver. The receiver moved on the far right side, and this is going to set the Wildcats back 5 yards.
Just trying to get a little bit of a head start there.
So the false start will back them up. Bring up first down and 10 at the 20-yard line now. Or first and 15, excuse me, at the 20. The clock rolling at 2:20 to go before halftime here in this 2A championship game. And been all San Juan looking like the 4-time defending state champs. South Summit trying to get on the board here. Mayer takes the snap. Quick hitter to the outside. Complete. Far side for a nice run by the tight end. He nearly gets the first down. Riker Bowen again over on that far side. Takes it down inside. They're going to say he stepped out at the 9, so second down and 4.
A little bit of confusion in the defensive secondary for San Juan that time. You had Jagger Neves coming over late. Had 2 San Juan Broncos running over to the defensive right side. One of them had to decide to go back, and Mayer did a good job to recognize that and hit Riker Bowen coming out in the flat.
2 receivers near side, 2 tight ends to the right side. Option for Mayer. Keeps it up the gut. Mayer not going to get a whole lot. In fact, maybe even a short loss.
Took a short loss there and made the right decision. If he would have handed it to the running back that time, it would have been even a bigger loss. So good job by Ian Mayer to at least recognize that there's not much happening here.
Third down and 5, minute 44 to go before halftime. Here in Harriman, Utah, Zions Bank Stadium. Minute 32 here for Ian Mayer. Takes the snap, back to pass. Going to take the shot, has a tight end there, but he just overthrows it out of the back of the end zone. It's 4th down. Yeah, you got to go for it here. The offense is going to stay out.
Just kind of that little timing fade route. If you watch this replay, I think Bowen would have came open if Mayer would have just held that for just a second longer and just thrown the easier pass to the corner of the end zone instead of trying to do that little timing route. And they're going to take field goal.
They're going to take the 3 points here. Still be a 3-score game either way. So, yeah, kind of interesting on that front. Neff missed from 43 earlier. This one is good. So the Wildcats find themselves on the board. It's San Juan 24, South Summit 3. As we see here on the kick. And it is good.
Are we keeping it here? Are we going to break?
Well, we'll keep it here.
Okay.
Why not?
If I got something to say,
we'll
keep it here,
you got
Greg.
something to say. You got something to say, Greg. So
well,
take it away.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to question these coaches. I say it a lot on these games that we call. They know infinitely more about football than I do. And I know you want to get on the scoreboard. You don't want to shut out. But man, you get it that far down against this San Juan offense. God, don't you want to try for 6?
24-3, and you know, just from the number, I mean, if I'm playing Madden, I probably go for it, right? But again, that's why I'm playing Madden and not coaching football.
Well, that's it, you know, and so we're sitting up here. Our it's not our job. It's not we're not rallying these kids out on the field. But that's what we're being paid to do, is to talk about
give
things.
Our opinions,
so that's why we're
right?
talking about things. Yeah.
It's 24-3 our score with 1:16 to go before halftime, and that's plenty of time for San Juan. And guess what? They got 3 timeouts.
Yeah, right.
To boot. So approach here. It's a low kick. Takes a bounce. Fielded back at the 10-yard line. They will give the reverse. Razor, I believe. That's not Razor. Is that 34 or 24? 84? 84 on the reverse there. That's Mike and Keith. So takes it out to the 20-yard line, or it'll be first down and 10 for the San Juan Broncos. 1:08 to go, all 3 timeouts for San Juan here. South Summit taking a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take their last timeout, try and get things reset, try and get into the halftime 24-3. Make sure your defense knows what you want them to do. It's Coach Levi Thompson.
We'll take the timeout right here on Centricom Team Hive and KSLSports.com.
Bucket list hikes, local races, challenging adventures, that one goal that means so much to you. Salt Lake Running Company has the gear and expert advice you need to start and finish strong. You'll be crushing that goal before you know it. With our trained and knowledgeable staff, an award-winning custom shoe fit process, and the head-to-toe products you need, SLRC will gear you up for your goal. Shop in-store at any of our locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 24-3 is our score. San Juan and South Summit and the Broncos are looking to put on a few more before the end of the half. Back to pass is Yeomans. He's going to throw it. Beautiful ball caught on the near side, staying in bounds. The tackle's not made. 30, 25, 10. He is gone. Young is into the end zone. Two Wildcat defenders thought they'd pushed him out of bounds. And Nash Young takes it 80 yards on one play.
Nash Young tiptoeing that sideline and takes it all the way down the sideline. Look at Yeomans, just stands there in the pocket, not even a pocket, just standing back behind the line of scrimmage, delivers a ball perfectly in stride. Got a little shimmy there by Nash Young, and then just outruns the Wildcat defense. Wow, what a play by San Juan to put 6 more on the board. 30-3 and a 2 points conversion coming up.
So the Broncos score it in one play, 2 to either side here for Yeomans. Brings a man in motion from left to right. Takes the snap, option, pitch. Neves one-hands the pitch catch and takes it in for 2. 32-3 with 55 seconds remaining here before halftime. This looks like a dynasty, Greg. I mean, there's just no other way to put it.
It is. I mean,
the job Barkley Christensen has done since taking over. Here's the thing. We graduated the same year. Half of his championships, or more than half of his championships, will have been won in his 20s. The guy just turned 30 this last year. Might be, I don't know his exact birthday. Might be 31 now.
Yeah,
but tell you what, that guy's got a chance to set some crazy records down there in San Juan.
We're going to have plenty of time to talk about this, and this is what I was going to talk about a minute ago, but this game's so quick, it's hard to get a lot of commentary in. The program that they've built down there in Blanding and the number of kids that show up and play and just the culture around that, it's second to none in the state.
In the whole state, yeah.
I don't care Corner Canyon, I don't care where in the state.
Return opportunity here for the Wildcats as they bring it out to the 35. Some extra pushing and shoving going on, and both teams will head to their respective sidelines with 47 seconds.
Like you're starting a program, I don't care the level. I don't care if you're in 6A, I don't care what level you are. I want to call Barkley Christensen at the start of a football season and say, I'm just coming and watching you. I won't talk. You won't even know I'm there. I just want to be down at your program for a week and watch what you guys do.
You're not wrong. Mayer in shotgun. Goes hard count. Draws a defender offside. So that'll give South Summit a free 5. And for the Broncos, I mean, this has just been, one drive that stalled out, aside, and you've given up a field goal. Aside from that, you've played a near-perfect game.
Jeez.
Mayer in shotgun, gets rid of it, complete near side, cut back, turn around to the 45 sideline, forced out of bounds on the catch and run. Gage Wolstenhume gets the first down and moves the sticks for South Summit. 40 seconds remaining as he gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
Pretty good block downfield by the tight end, Riker Bowen, number 88 out here. If you watch on this replay, I don't know if we'll see it, but see those two guys blocking down there? You like to see guys blocking down the field for fellow receivers.
First down and 10, 2 receivers far side, single tight end on the near side here with a receiver near side as well. Mayer in shotgun, takes the snap. Surveys. Pocket holds well. Mayer's going to take a shot over the field, and it's intercepted. San Juan gets it back 30, 35, and then being brought down, number 25, Andrew Nielsen comes up with the INT, and with 31 seconds and 3 timeouts, you best believe San Juan's going to look for a real kill shot.
It almost looked like that ball came out of Mayer's hand wrong. No, it doesn't look like it. Just Andrew Nielsen just read that really well and stepped in front of the receiver. Man, all facets of the game for the Broncos.
First down and 10 now. They go empty here. Does Bo Yeomans. Takes the shotgun snap. Throws a dart over the middle. Caught. Neves. 40, 35, 20, 15. He is gone. Another one-play drive. And we're going to have a running clock in the second half as the Broncos of San Juan have just been near perfect. Flag is out there.
Flag came out really late. I think that's just guys talking, pushing, shoving stuff after the play. But look at this. And Bo Yeomans had another guy even more open than Jagger Neves right there. Wow. Wow, that's San Juan offense is something else.
So efficient, so organized. I joke they're 3 play calls ahead usually, but
yeah.
that's so unsportsmanlike conduct. They'll call it taunting. And are they enforcing that on?
Did he point? Which way? Was that on San Juan?
I think they did say it was on San Juan.
Okay, all right.
So the touchdown's good. That's stud. And so now you're going to have another 17-yard 2-point conversion try here. It's 35 now anyway, so even if San Juan doesn't get it here, the clock will run in the second half.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're going to – 2 2-point conversions from 17 yards out in the game. If there's a team to do it, it would be San Juan.
That's no kidding. Pushes back another 50. Boy.
2 to either side here for Yeomans. Takes the snap. Pocket holds. Going to throw for the end zone. It's broken up incomplete. There are no flags, so the 2-point conversion is no good. But with 20 seconds remaining here in the first half, San Juan 38, South Summit 3. We'll be back for the final 20 seconds of the half. Right after this, you're tuned into high school football on Centricom Team Hive and KSLSports.com.
Let's head back to the field for...
Everyone knows that having a good credit history makes it easier to save money and get approved for the things in life you need, like credit cards, auto loans, home loans, and a lot more. But here's the problem. Building your credit history takes time. That's why UCCU created Credit Builder, an innovative loan program designed to help you build your credit history and raise your credit score. Visit UCCU.com to start building or rebuilding your credit today. UCCU. Love where you bank.
Let's head back to the field for high school sports action on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Team Hive.
Welcome back. I'm in 38-3, San Juan. That's it, period.
Yeah.
They're going to go with a squib kick here. It's fielded it back at the 15-yard line by Johnson. He'll step up to the 20. Shed a tackle sideline 25 and down at the 30-yard line. South Summit will have it 11 seconds. Before we get you to the half, they can just run a play, take a knee, see what they decide to do here.
Yeah, if I'm South Summit, I'd take a shot.
Why not? What do you have to lose? Yeah.
Yeah, you're down 35.
So we'll go with 2 receivers to the near side, single receiver with the tight ends near side as well, excuse me. So that's trips near side, single receiver far right. And it's going to be a run up the gut and only a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards. As this clock is going to wind down, that will take us to the half. Your halftime score here in Harriman at Zions Bank Stadium at San Juan 38, South Summit 3. You're tuned in to high school championship football on Centricom Team Hive and KSLSports.com. How about it? San Juan leads 38-3. We'll have a running clock to start the second half here. South Summit has to get it down to 21.
And for anybody that's just joining us late, Jagger Neves, as far as I know, I don't want to sound completely official here, though. James Edward, the Deseret News writer who's done high school sports for years, does a great job covering teams all throughout the state. He mentioned that the state record was 37 rushing touchdowns by Jalen Warren and Alan Moritzen. Alan Moritzen, a guy both of these teams would have known. That's back when Grantsville was in 2A in the late 90s against the San Juan and against South Summit. Anyway, 37 touchdown rushes is touchdown carries was the record. 38, was the record. 38 was the record. Jagger came in with 37, got 2. He's to 39. As far as I know, that's the state record, any classification. And that was that year Jalen Warren ran for 3,000 yards as well in 2016. So, yep.
And started his career at Snow College, went to Utah State, Oklahoma State, the Pittsburgh Steelers, now a starting running back and a starter in a lot of fantasy teams around the state of Utah.
Yeah.
So
is Jagger going to make it that far?
That would be pretty cool.
Here we go.
That would be pretty cool. Well, the knock on Jalen has always been his size. Went to Snow, dominated at Snow, went to Utah State, dominated at Utah State, had a pretty good year at Oklahoma State, kind of one of those back when it was more common to have a grad transfer as opposed to just a regular transfer. Did some really good things at Oklahoma State. Was undrafted. He kind of took the underdog route every time he went somewhere to prove himself, and now he's a starting running back on a potential playoff team in the NFL. As a low pass falls incomplete, Ian Mayer on the incompletion will bring up second down for South Summit to start the second half. For the Wildcats, again, Greg, we're not going to sugarcoat. This is a tough situation to be in. You're in a state championship game. You don't want to get to a running clock situation by any means. But here you are. And now it's a matter of what do you make of it? You got to you're still representing your town, your family. Still a lot to play for.
Yep.
Even if it's not.
Play with some pride out there. You bet.
Snap now to Mayer. He's going to throw over the middle. Good completion to the tight end. We've seen some good stuff out of the tight end, Riker Bowen, another senior for the Wildcats, who makes the snag and moves the sticks for South Summit.
Yeah, Riker, a senior. Ian Mayer, just a junior, the quarterback, so he'll be back next year. And we've talked about all these San Juan Broncos that are going to be back next year, looking try and add another state championship in Blanding.
2 to the right side, single to the left. The throw by Mayer, caught. First down and then some. A good scattering of steps on the far side. That's Blake Osgothorpe moving the sticks for South Summit as they'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
South Summit's had multiple drives like this where they make some good plays. They get down into South Summit San Juan territory. Just got to finish one off into the end zone.
First down and 10 with 10 minutes remaining in the ball game. Here for South Summit. They're going to go trips to the near side, single receiver to the right, or 10 minutes in the third.
I said
ball game.
I was about to jump in there.
Snap to Mayer. He's going to take a shot here on first down. The receiver runs, makes the catch. Osgothorpe is into the end zone for the South Summit Wildcats.
Yeah, those lights on that screen across the way there kind of made it tough to see what was going on out there. The spotlight on Osgothorpe. Great pass there down the sideline by Ian Mayer. And Osgothorpe just runs away from the San Juan Bronco defender. I mentioned in that first half I wanted to see some passes down the field to Blake Osgothorpe, and now we've seen a couple of them there.
So extra point coming here now for William Neff. So a quick drive, even with a running clock. That was a really quick drive for South Summit as the extra point on its way, and it is through and into the parking lot. So with 9:32 remaining here in quarter number 3, it's San Juan 38, South Summit 10. Right here on Centricom Team Hive and KSLSports.com.
So you're all moved in. How's your new roomie?
Oh, she's cool. She's also a biology major.
Oh, that's great. You guys can help each other stay on top of homework.
I just hope the classes aren't hard. I'm kind of scared based on what I've heard.
You'll do great, I'm sure. We're proud of you.
Aww.
You ready to go?
Who's that?
Gotta go, Mom. Have a dorm meeting in 2 minutes. Love you.
Hello? Hello? Who was that?
Centricom Fiber, because you don't just need internet, you need good internet.
Let's head back to the field for high school sports action on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Team Hive.
Welcome back. 9:32 to go here in the third quarter. South Summit getting into the end zone, making it 38-10. We talked about that, playing with pride, and if the goal, if you're South Summit, hey, let's stop the running clock essentially right now, one drive at a time. So 38-10 our score, and the kickoff coming here from the Wildcats.
Osgothorpe, that's his 14th touchdown reception on the year. Very, very productive kid. Mayer, that's his 29th touchdown pass.
And they go with a little bit of a squibbish onside kick to the left. It's recovered. I believe that was Rias Blackhorse who came down with it. Oh, I lied. It's George McNaughton. I thought I saw 8. It was 0.
Yeah. Why would you think the leading sack man in two-way, your defensive end, is out there catching kickoffs? Because he's that good of an athlete.
He plays tight end, yeah. Good hands.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. Yep.
Neves, left side run. Good gain on first down. Give him maybe 4 or 5. Jagger Neves.
Flag on the field.
It's tough to see where San Juan's wearing so much yellow. A couple of yellow shoes out there, too. So as of right now, it's a gain of 5. We'll see what the call is here. It's taken a minute to have this conversation. They're going to say illegal touching by South Summit. Let's see this. I have no idea. I just don't know. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
So 1st and 10 for the Broncos, now out past the 50-yard line. 2 receivers near side, single receiver to the left. Throw to the outside. It's high but caught on that far side for a decent gain. Number 31 making that catch for San Juan. That's Cole Duke. A guy who's a good three-point shooter on the basketball floor, making the reception. So 2nd down, 3 to go. 2 receivers near side, single one to the left for Yeomans. It's a run up the guts. Jagger Neves is going to move the sticks yet again for the Broncos as he'll get the first down.
Yeah, Broncos try and maybe get Jagger into the end zone for 40th rushing touchdown this year. First time anybody would get that far. He has a bunch of receiving touchdowns, too, to go along with those 39 rushing.
Yeomans on the option. Shovels it. Neves, right side run to the 30, stays falling forward to the 26-yard line. Jagger, boy, just such a good patient runner. And then
patience
on top of being a good athlete. I mean, you can talk about the good athlete, but it's the mental side of it too, right? When to burst, when to follow your lead blocker.
Yep. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, and you've seen it on these 2 runs that he's had on this drive right here. He does have 6 touchdown receptions as well to go along with the 39 rushing touchdowns.
It's a lot of end zone. Play action, throw over the middle, and Yeomans is kicking himself there. Knew he had his man. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, Palmer just ran right past the South Summit defender. You see those South Summit defenders out there talking to each other saying, hey, who was supposed to have him? Just got to put a little bit of air under that one.
So that'll now bring up 3rd down and 4. Trips near side for Yeomans. It's a design roll. Yeomans going to pitch. First down. Turning the corner, Jagger stays in bounds and then goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Man, if you're defending that option, if you're South Summit, one of you's got to go with the running back. You see 2 guys go to the quarterback right here, and nobody goes to the running back. Jagger Neves, a lot of room on the outside if nobody goes with him.
And how do they go to the outside? It's caught by Young. Did he reach the pylon?
Fumble that?
They're going to say he stepped out at the 1.
Okay, all right.
Because that was close.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he dropped that ball and it went into the end zone, but I saw that wrong. Just that quick little, and that might actually be a backwards pass, a run. Good blocking downfield by Trip Palmer.
Yeah, he steps out right there.
Yeah, he was holding on to that ball. Okay.
Yeah. So 1st and goal, the give to Jagger. Jagger dives. I don't think he's in. No, they're going to mark him short.
Yeah, good job by San Juan to crash down that time and not allow Jagger just to walk in there. Trying to get some of those numbers down there to get kids' names on the air, but I missed the numbers. But a good job by the South Summit defensive line.
Making him earn number 40. They go to it there. Jagger will get in. And that is career touchdown number 40.
Not career. Just this season.
My apologies.
Just this season, folks.
You would think I haven't gone to the East Coast and back twice in the last week and called a plethora of other games on top of that. What is the career number?
I don't know.
It's
Austin Confensus is the leader,
right.
But I don't know what it is. He's the leader. Not only he was a quarterback,
right,
and ran for all those touchdowns, plus threw for all those yards and touchdowns for Jordan under Coach Eric Kerr before he was at Corner Canyon.
Now on the 2-point conversion, going to be short on the play. So Yeomans was pleading for something after as Trip Palmer wasn't able to get in on the 2-point conversion. Let's see here. They go with that little forward shovel pass. And it was really well defended. Number 65 for South Summit. Coming up on that, Eric Sanchez makes the stop. We'll take a quick break right here on Centricom Team Hive and KSLSports.com.
Everyone knows that having a good credit history makes it easier to save money and get approved for the things in life you need, like credit cards, auto loans, home loans, and a lot more. But here's the problem. Building your credit history takes time. That's why UCCU created Credit Builder, an innovative loan program designed to help you build your credit history and raise your credit score. Visit UCCU.com to start building or rebuilding your credit today. UCCU. Love where you bank.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in 44-10 San Juan as Jagger Neves his 40th touchdown of the season. That's insane at any level of football as the ball takes a bounce at the 15-yard line and then it's muffed, picked up back around the 10 as Larson makes a man miss, falls forward. A flag's going to come flying in here as Brody Larson on the return. But this likely coming back due to a hold after making something out of nothing there for a second. And Larson's slow to get up.
Oh, I hate that.
And he's going to walk off somewhat gingerly under his own power. Let's see what the call is here from the official. Blindside block on the Wildcats. See here on the replay as it took a bounce, was bobbled, nearly goes out of bounds. Right in there. It was a hit. I don't know how blindside it was, but it was certainly a hit. And so now backed up down inside to the 6-yard line. Go to the South Summit Wildcats. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers to the far right. For Ian Mayer. Brings a man in motion, does Mayer. Takes the snap. It's not a good snap. Mayer rolls out of it. Has a man open, but it just throws it into the dirt trying to get it to Blake Osgathorpe. Incomplete will bring up second down.
It's gutsy to call that play kind of a slower developing play like that from your end zone with that San Juan defense with their ears pinned back.
4:52 to go here in the third quarter. 44-10 for San Juan. As the Wildcats get that play call in yet again. 2 receivers to either side for South Summit. In shotgun with it, Mayer. Play clock down to 19. Takes the snap. Pocket holds. He's going to throw. And receiver just has nowhere to go. And, yeah, this is going to be a flag, a hold of some kind or pass interference.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a hold before the ball gets into the air.
That would be my guess.
Yeah, we'll watch this replay here. See what that is. But, yeah, it almost looked like that little kind of almost a wheel route to the tight end again. Nope, it's a pass interference. So it was when the ball was in the air. Didn't allow the receiver to get over to it.
We see here Wolstenholme gets just held up and then doesn't even get a chance to go. And ball placement and catchable doesn't matter. We were texted that last week.
Mm-hmm.
You know who you are who texts us.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. We appreciate the text and the explanation.
That's right.
2 receivers to the near side for South Summit. Mayer in shotgun, takes the snap. Throws near side. Osgathorpe makes the catch. Lay in the wood. My goodness, what a hit. Nash Young, as it's a gain of 6. We'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Great job by Osgathorpe to hold on to that one after the big hit. But a good hit by Nash Young, just allow the man to just staying back, not letting anything get past you, and then stepping up and making a big tackle in the open field.
3:36 to go here in quarter number 3. As South Summit's going to go with a 2-3. Is that a 3 tight end set? No, a 2 tight end set. The single back, 2 receivers. Mayer is going to throw. Receiver gets past the second level, and he just cannot get under it to make the catch. Trying to go to that receiver on the far side, and it falls incomplete. 3rd down now coming up.
Is that Gage Wollstonhume out there that time? Is that 16? Yeah, Gage Wollstonhume out there. Had a little bit of a step. I like South Summit taking the shots down the field here. It worked on that first drive of the second half. We'll see if they're able to cap this one off as well.
2 receivers to the far side. 2:59 to go here in quarter number 3. Single tight end. Moves from left to right. Snap Mare, give to the fullback, up the gut. And a run on third down. It's going to be 4th down and short here for South Summit. 2:39 to go. Offense appears to be staying out there.
Yeah, I'd go for it.
I would
sure.
too. Mare in shotgun. 2 receivers far right. Single back. Takes it. Quarterback keeper. Mare just pushing on that fullback. Pushing on the fullback. It's not going to even get a yard.
And I'm not sure if that was the play design there. I don't know if that was
either.
supposed to go to the fullback. He was kind of standing there waiting for the handoff, and Mare just kind of pushed him, said, be my lead blocker here. I didn't collect that snap all that well.
Should be
but
San
a great
Juan
job
football.
great job by San Juan there in the middle. Big number 55 in there for Remy Watcott. Yeah, Trip Palmer in there as well.
And this San Juan team, you want to talk about guys that go both ways. You know, we talked about that a lot in our earlier broadcast. Boy, what kind of condition do these guys got to be in, you know, to play this hard both ways.
Yeah.
And be this good all the time. I mean, they're good all the time. So
yeah, and in the two-way and under rankings classifications, pretty much everybody does that. But you gotta be. San Juan's well conditioned for sure.
Going to be a play action here. Yeomans completes. First down for Dukes, or a catch for Dukes. Going to be close to a first down. My apologies. They're just shy of the first down marker. A gain of 9 for Cole Dukes. With under 2 now to go here in quarter number 3.
Again, pretty good blocking outside. Duke just has to juke one guy.
Ooh.
and then has some blocking downfield by his receivers and the linemen that were able to get down the field.
Second down and short here for San Juan. So they're going to go this is a tight of formation I think I've seen San Juan run tonight. Yeomans back to pass on second and short. Fires a dart. It's high, complete after a hit. Holding on to the football, I believe Cole Dukes again.
Is that Oskithorpe laying the hit this time? He took one on the last drive. Let's see. Is that 7 that steps up there and hits him? It is. Yeah, good hit there. Oh, no.
7 and 1.
Yeah, 1 was
Owen
the first
Mare.
one. Owen Mare was the first one to get there. Owen, you did have a flag on the field.
Did not see that.
Roughing the passer against South Summit.
So that'll set this up at the 5. Tacking that on afterwards. For the Broncos here. Approaching a minute to go here in the third quarter. For San Juan is Yeomans in the backfield with Jagger Nees. Does Jagger have 41 in him here? They're going to try to stretch this. Yeomans pitch. Palmer stuffed. Not going to get there.
Read perfectly by South Summit that time. That right side of the defensive line. Ball goes away, home I stay, and the ball comes back to them. Yeah, good job to stay in your lanes out there. Was that 8? I think I had number 8, Brody Larson there. Might have been. Yeah, Brody was on the tackle there.
Nice job by South Summit. Again, you talk about there's still a lot to play for, right? You got the pride you want. This is for these seniors. It's your last time getting to play, for the most part, football.
Yeah.
As the fake pitch from Yeomans, he's going to take it up the gut. Does he get in? No signal. Touchdown. Bo Yeomans, just a sophomore, going to be a problem here in 2A the next 2 years. That's going to make it 50-10 with the PAT pending.
Yeah, and Yeoman's running the ball this year. He had 7 touchdowns coming into this one to go along with those 30-plus passing touchdowns. Can do it with his legs as well. Just the offense just hums, doesn't it? Every year they just replace this San Juan offense does.
Extra point for Dukes here. They're going to kick. First time we've seen him attempt a PAT. And this up, it's short.
It's why they don't kick.
Yeah, so the extra point is no good with 4 seconds remaining here in the third. San Juan 50, South Summit 10 right here on Centricom, Team Hive, and KSLSports.com.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
Alright, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Let's head back to the field for high school sports action on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Team Hive.
Welcome back on in San Juan 50, South Summit 10. 4 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We'll take our break to the fourth quarter as the Broncos tack on another score. And a kick coming here for San Juan. Final play of the quarter likely because, now they wind it. And the kick's on its way. And it's short, it's muffed, it takes a friendly bounce, and San Juan's got it. Wow.
Just like they planned it.
That's a way to end the quarter. Cole Duke's the kicker. He kicked it, and then it bounced right to him. So we'll take a break. Heading into the fourth quarter, it's San Juan football coming up after the muffed kick. We'll look at our camera people worked hard and producers worked hard for this replay. We're not sending it to break just yet as that ball is recovered by Dukes. End of 3, San Juan 50, South Summit 10 on Centricom Team Hive and KSLSports.com.
Bucket list hikes, local races, challenging adventures, that one goal that means so much to you. Salt Lake Running Company has the gear and expert advice you need to start and finish strong. You'll be crushing that goal before you know it. With our trained and knowledgeable staff, an award-winning custom shoe fit process, and the head-to-toe products you need, SLRC will gear you up for your goal. Shop in-store at any of our locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Team Hive and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Well, the ball has bounced San Juan's way a lot tonight, and that might have been the biggest bounce of the season on the kickoff. As we see the touchdown run there by Yeomans. My apologies, it's Cole Duke, not Dukes. My apologies to Cole and his family. First down and 10, though, here for San Juan. As Yeomans is going to give to Neves. Neves up the gut, right side, sheds a tackle, turns the corner. 20, 15, 10, Neves. No signal. Are they going to rule him out at the 1? They are.
That right there goes back to what we were talking about earlier. He's patient. Watch this. He's not hitting the Jets just yet. Patient. Now he's going to hit the Jets and go down the sideline and show his speed. Just out of bounds.
Close, yeah. That foot on the line. They're going to mark him back at the 4. I thought he didn't step out until about the 2, but either way, for Jagger Neves, talk about an illustrious career, high school football career. It's going to come to a close tonight.
I'm going to look up Paige. You mentioned earlier he has 40 career touchdown runs.
Which was very wrong. Oh, well, technically it's true. He has at least 40.
Yeah.
Just in 1 year.
So he was the player of the year last year, remember?
Yeah.
So obviously he has more than 40. Let's look really quick, shall we? 66 coming into this game.
Wow. Yeomans going to give to Duke. Duke right side, sheds one tackle, falls forward and into the end zone. Cole Duke adds on 6 more for San Juan. That makes it 56-10 with the PAT pending. As the Broncos will send out a team. I don't know if they're going to kick again here or elect to go for 2.
I mentioned in the pregame show that it's probably not going to be 69-21 again. San Juan is saying, "What do you know? What do you know, dude? The mic in front of your face. What do you know? We're going to make it 69-21 again."
Snap good, hold good, kick on its way, and this one does go through. So Cole Duke going to get credited for all 7 there on the play. San Juan 57, South Summit 10. We'll be back right here on Centricom Team Hive and KSLSports.com.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Let's head back to the field for high school sports action on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Team Hive.
Welcome back on in. This kick fielded back at the 15-yard line by South Summit. Bring it up to the 25, down to the 27-yard line, where the Wildcats will have possession. First down and 10 is, man, everyone for San Juan still playing like this is a close game in the fourth quarter. Quincy Singer got fired up after that hit.
Owen Mayer with the return there for South Summit.
The Mayer name, Owen and Ian.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Owen's younger. No, excuse me.
Ian's
Owen's
younger.
Yeah, that's right. Owen's older.
Ian's
yes.
the junior, Owen a senior. First down and 10 now for South Summit inside the 30-yard line. Mayer awaits the snap, takes it. Going to throw near side, ball batted. Whew. Take a wild guess. Who's tall and has length for the Broncos? It's Trip Palmer.
Trip Palmer, that 6'5" frame, gets that hand up there, knocks it down. Look at that. Geez, he didn't even.
Blocking the shot like we're going to see him do on the basketball court in a week or two. Clock runs at 9:26. Second down and 10 for Mayer. Man comes in motion. Ian's going to take the snap, give the jet sweep, right side run, and stutter step, stays in bounds, and then gets brought down out just past the 30-yard line is William Neff. Going to gain 2, maybe 3 yards. Bring up third down with 9:03 to go in the ball game. And Trip Palmer making the tackle there. Third down and 8 for the South Summit Wildcat offense. 2 receivers to the far left, single tight end near side, single receiver near side, and then the fullback in there, Theus Reed. Mayer awaits the snap, sends a man in motion. Mayer takes the snap, back to pass, blitz comes, they run the screenplay, and Jagger Neves nearly had a beat on a pick.
Yeah, he did.
He's going to get credited with a PBU as they were trying to get it to the fullback. It's now fourth down and 8.
Yeah, Theus Reed kind of playing defense there, almost just running into Jagger Neves, not allowing him to go pick that one off. The ball gets tipped. Ooh. Yeah, Jagger might have had another touchdown there, and they're sending him back to return the punt. They're staying with their ones out there. San Juan, Coach Christensen saying, you guys have worked for this state championship game.
It makes sense with a lot of the seniors too, right? Their last game, another boom from Neff that takes a bounce. Neves just going to let it go. Spins down to the 20, inside the 20. Great punt by William Neff. How about it? Beautifully done.
See if we see some of the younger kids for San Juan come out here. I'm seeing either the younger kids are as large as the starting offensive linemen, or it's still the starters.
I'm thinking the skill. I think these are still starters out here.
Yeah, letting them keep playing the game they love.
So San Juan ball, 57-10. Our score, 7:30 to go. Clock continues to wind in this 2A state championship game. Broncos going to get 5 in a row.
Wow.
5 for San Juan. So we're going to go trips near side, single back, single receiver far right for Bo Yeomans. Yeomans in the shotgun, takes the snap. Let's give to Jagger. Yeomans kept it himself, faked me out, falls forward with it. Out past the 25, it's a gain of 5 for Bo Yeomans.
Took a hard hit there. Oh, might have taken one to the midsection there.
Yeah, a little slow to get up.
Yeah.
Standing up, though. Staying there in the pocket.
Now he's going to come out,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, got to catch his breath there. Ladies and especially gentlemen.
I'm just not going to comment. I have a comment. I'm not going to make it. Second down and 5.
That's probably for the best.
I think I would agree. Yeah.
A little bit of dead air there after that liner.
Option here. And that is Yeomans. He stayed in.
Okay, he just came out to get the play call.
Now a flag flies. Not sure what we're going to get here. As the officials are going to confirm.
Trying to get big man number coming out. There's that 52 coming out there for
52 or 55 for San Juan.
52 is a freshman, Adney Singer, which
Remy Watcott is number 55. We've heard that name a couple times over the PA system tonight.
Yeah.
They say first down. Did they just pick it up? They waved it off. Oh, okay. So they say first down, and the clock will continue to wind here. It's under 6 midway through this fourth quarter. The snap, give up the middle. Jagger comes near side with it. Stutter steps, gets to the sideline, and gets out of bounds, and a late hit.
Yeah, just a little bit extra there. And it's tough because Jagger's so hard to bring down. If you're a South Summit guy, you got to go full bore. You got to go after him. And it's so hard to slow up. But he was a couple steps out of bounds here.
Yeah.
It's not a bad call. It's just hard if you're South Summit. You got to go so hard to get him down to the ground or out of bounds, and it's just hard to hold up that quick.
It's a quick-moving game, Greg. We kicked off at 4 o'clock. It's not even 6 p.m. yet.
That's what a running clock will do for you in the second half, won't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So first down for
San Juan fans are saying, what are you talking about? This is what it is every game.
Every game's under 2 hours for us, yeah. Bad news for BYU basketball fans. Kayla Kada is being helped to the locker room right now. And to add insult to injury, BYU's down 13 to UConn. And Kaba is slowly moving there. That is not a good thing for BYU. Screen pass low to the outside. I believe it's caught. They're going to say a catch. Made over on the outside by Brig Palmer. Second down and 8 now coming up for San Juan.
Oh, they say incomplete.
So all that'll change is where the ball's spotted. So second down and 10. As the Yeomans comes in. This is interesting. I feel like they're intentionally bringing one guy off at a time here, Greg.
That's smart.
Trey Bradford just checked out of the game.
That's interesting. You see that a lot in basketball, where you'll sub out one at a time to try and get the cheers from the home crowd or from a neutral site crowd in this case. But
give up the gut. Number 24 on the carry for San Juan. That's
Razor.
Jace Razor, yes. Who told Jagger Neves, hey, I've got more yards per carry than you. That's about it.
Maybe not anymore. Not after that run right there.
That's a good point. As you can see, some of these seniors embracing on the sideline. Another substitution here, 75.
I think it's 70.
70. Gage Palmer.
Yep. 78. Gosh.
Keelan Hutchins.
We've called his name a lot.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's hard to read some of those numbers out there, isn't it?
So third down and 10 for the Broncos here now after the gain of a yard. Yeomans takes the snap, gives Razor. Razor follows that lead blocker right side, going to stay on his feet and fall forward for a gain of 3, maybe 4 yards on first down.
Guys like Jagger Neves get a lot of the credit, especially setting a state record, as we mentioned. But, man, that offensive line, you got to give all the credit in the world to that offensive line for the San Juan Broncos. You build a culture. We've talked a lot about building the team, 5 straight state championships. Lines is where you do that in the rural areas. If you got the best line, offensive and defensive line, you're going to win a lot of games.
Fourth down and 6 for the San Juan offense. Under 3 to play here in the ball game. Yeomans gets a new call in. Will go audible, or they just let the play. No, the play clock ran out. So we're going to have a delay of game here on San Juan. 2:43 left for the Broncos.
See the Broncos over here lining up. Our camera got it even. I love that, Barrett. They're setting this up to dump the Gatorade on Barkley Christensen. Gotta be sly about it, guys. You can't all congregate over there. He'll notice.
2 to either side for Yeomans on 4th down. Quick kick. Good spiral. Takes a bounce inside the 10.
And I'm sure it's going to be down to about the 2-yard line because what else can go right? That might even be the 1.
Well, I'm going to pull one of your famous lines out, Greg.
Okay.
Judas.
What else can go right?
Even Bo Yeomans can punt it well. He's thrown some pretty accurate passes. How about his punting?
They were able to get it on Coach Christensen there. Get the Gatorade there.
Well, Cole Duke might have just pulled a Jim Halpert and looked the way he just looked at the camera. That was a very sly little glance off to the side there from Cole Duke. First down for South Summit. Clock is running at 2 minutes here, so this game will end here relatively quickly. As under center with it goes Ian Mayer. Or in shotgun, give to the left side. Run from the fullback, second level, shedding guys, punishing dudes as he gets out past the 15-yard line. Theus Reed getting some love out of the backfield.
That was Quincy Singer, number 14 for San Juan, coming up and making the stop. Yeah, good run there by the Wildcats.
First down and 10, 1:25 to go. Tight formation here for the Wildcats with trips to the far left side. Going to go with it, left side with it again. Theus on the run, keeps going. The ball pops out. They're going to whistle this dead, though, after a gain of 6, maybe 7 yards. And second and short here, under a minute to go. And that fumble occurred right as the whistle. He was not down, but they did blow it dead. Second down for South Summit. Let's get another guy in here late. This could theoretically be the final play of the game. We're under 40 seconds. The deep pass from Mayer running down the sideline. Oh, in and out of the hands of William Neff. And there's a chance that may do it.
See how quickly South Summit lines up here, but yeah, San Juan's going to walk out of here today with the state championship trophy, just like the previous 4 years, 5 straight for the San Juan Broncos.
8 seconds remaining here. Mayer with 3, 2, and 1. One final snap. He's going to throw a dart. It's high. It's incomplete. And that will do it. Your final score here from Harriman, San Juan 57, South Summit 10. The Broncos 5 consecutive state championships at the 2A level. Coach Christensen has taken this from a program to, as Nick Saban calls it, a program. Just phenomenally done what he's done. You said it, Greg, during pregame. Or maybe it was at some point during the game. If you're an aspiring head coach, you're taking over a program at any level.
Yep.
You're going to Coach Christensen, and you're just watching how he does things.
And it's not even. A lot of coaches can watch game film and figure out what teams are doing offensively and defensively, things like that.
Sure.
And San Juan does great things there, of course. It's not even that I'm talking about. It's how do you get so many kids out here to play? How do you keep everybody out playing? How do you get, I don't know who does San Juan play in the middle school ages? Are they driving all around that northern, down to New Mexico and into Colorado? How do you keep the kids entertained when you got a guy like Jagger Neves and maybe his backup thinks that he should be getting a little bit more time, but they keep playing. Jace Razor would probably be good running back on any team in two-way. He's just behind somebody that's setting records. And how do you keep those kids motivated and out there? And Barkley Christensen's figured it out.
Done more than maybe mastered it even, if you want to get to that. 5 straight championships for the San Juan Broncos. As if there's a time to have some fun, it's right now. Is some how many?
Yeah, how many gymnasts do we have out
maybe
here?
that's the key to it. You just go get a bunch of guys that can do backflips. If they can do a backflip, they can probably make a bunch of other plays happen.
That's true.
Yeah, but 5 in a row for the San Juan Broncos. South Summit, a good bounce-back year for them, Greg. They kind of had a down year a year ago. To get back to the state championship game was a big deal for this program, and with what they're trying to accomplish and build, certainly nothing to hang their heads about. Sometimes you just run into juggernauts and you just run into powerhouses, and that's certainly what happened here tonight.
Yeah, and San Juan, they'll bring back a lot of great players. As we've mentioned multiple times, Bo Yeomans will be back. He's just a sophomore. Jace Razor, a kid that I was just talking about, he'll be back. He's just a junior. A lot of those linemen, I'm looking down this line, and I see a lot of 2028s and 2027s. So, yeah, San Juan going to start. I'm sure Coach Christensen, I'm sure he'll celebrate today and tomorrow, and then Monday he'll be working on 6 straight.
Well, and that's what I was going to get to. The great ones, how long do they celebrate? They celebrate these championships for maybe the night, maybe the next day.
Yep.
And then, it is right back to work. And that's going to be the case here. As Brad James, for the final time this season, has printed off his football stats. Brad will be printing some hoop stats here in the next week. But, Greg, what do they tell us?
Jagger Neves, 137 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. I mean, that's huge. Let me jump back to South Summit first. Let's run down some of theirs. Brody Larson, 45 rushing yards. He led the way rushing for South Summit. Passing, Mayer was 13 of 25. He did have that 1 touchdown pass to Blake Oskithorpe, who had 3 catches for 60 yards. On the San Juan side, as I mentioned, 23 carries, 137 yards for Jagger Neves and 3 touchdowns. Bo Yeomans had 74 rushing yards. Jace Razor had 38. Bo Yeomans threw for 326 yards and 3 touchdowns. Those 3 touchdowns went to Nash Young, who had 103 yards, Tripp Palmer, who had 117, and Jagger Neves, who had 79 receiving yards. Cole Duke also had 3 catches for 27.
Those are the numbers as San Juan. 5 in a row. And the reason we keep bringing it up is because it just doesn't happen. That just doesn't happen.
Yep. I know Skyline did it, and I don't have it in front of me. I know Skyline, and I think there's one other team that's won 5 in a row in the state in any classification.
Of Utah, yeah. That's insane to think about. And the way that this team continues, you mentioned that, and that's what's always fascinating about the good teams, Greg, is they're playing guys sophomore through senior, right?
Yeah,
it's a lot of guys that that have had these reps for years and years. And, these Broncos, freshmen through seniors, don't know what it's like to not win the state championship.
Right. You got multiple groups of kids. This isn't one group of kid that's won 2 and 3, and, they won all throughout middle school and whatnot. This is you're turning it over multiple times and still winning state championships.
It's an impressive thing, and there's a reason it deserves to be talked about. Coach Christensen deserves all the flowers as we're checking on some of the highlights here, and and momentum can be this is proof momentum can be a season-to-season thing, right? I'm sure Coach Christensen would say in each one of his seasons there was something learned that adds to the next one, right? Something you realize, hey, we can do better at this a year from now, or we can, we're going to go enjoy it for the evening.
Yeah,
but like we talked about, he's back to work. Game 1's scouting out who he's going to have playing certain positions and replacing some of these guys. And some of that's already been, some of that's already the way they run this. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's already been determined in a way, but it's been, it's going to be talked about. You have ideas. You have guys that are ready to be the next man up and make that play.
Boy, a great group of fans here. They're here celebrating with their fans. A great group of fans drove the long way from Blanding up to Salt Lake today to Harriman, and a lot of fans here from San Juan cheering on their Broncos.
The San Juan Broncos, 5 straight championships. I keep saying it because it's that unbelievable. And for Coach Barkley Christensen, continues to just build and build. And San Juan will continue to win and win. And, you know, like you said, we talked, Greg, this team, this staff, this is what you want to build. Every coach craves to have a situation like this, or to build something like this where you are the favorite every year and you are winning it every year, and you do have those kinds of opportunities. And this is a cool thing. I believe each senior is going to get a chance to hoist the trophy here.
That's awesome. In
front of this fan base. Look at the emotion, right? These guys have what you think they're bored of winning championships?
No, and the other thing, and you don't want to be the one that doesn't.
That's a very good point. You don't want to be the one that
There's
ends
a little
that
bit
streak,
of maybe a tiny bit of relief there for a senior that you don't want to be the one that doesn't win it.
Oh, without question. Well, a phenomenal football season comes to a close for the classifications that we cover here in 8-man through 3A on Team Hive. And how about this, Greg? All 4 number 1 RPI seeds won the state championship in those 4 lower classifications.
That's right.
Which, further proof that RPI usually does a pretty good job with the seeding and with who, is going to contend and be in those spots to make things happen when it comes to the postseason play.
Yep.
So, once again, final score, it's San Juan 57. South Summit 10. Jagger Neves broke records. The San Juan Broncos tie several records tonight. And they're not sick of winning. They're not going anywhere based on the way this program's being ran. So, Greg, great to be with you, my friend. Always is. Even if we're not doing one of our alma maters, it's always fun to be behind the mic. Hey, double go Cougs tonight. Hope basketball can figure some things out.
There you go.
Hope football comes to play later tonight against TCU. That's a big. Everyone's a big one now down this stretch with the college football playoff.
You're going to that game, and I'm hoping to get home to watch it.
Yeah,
so.
I think you're going to make it in pretty decent
there
time.
You go.
So. Big thanks. Let's thank the whole crew. Executive producer extraordinaire of TeamHive.live, Mr. Barrett Hilton. I don't have anything good to say because I've said there's too much good to say. We could go for quite a while on the good that Barrett's done for the state of Utah, for these kids.
Oh, yeah.
For all that the promotion that comes from this, the social media highlights, all the good that comes from that as well. And then looking alongside Adam Coombs, producer extraordinaire. We've got Jefferson Penrod, who's been on camera today, Cole Wissinger, Alex Doss, Claire Hilton. Am I missing Kyler the Temp Jensen? Did I get Kyler? I did not get Kyler. There, you got to throw the Temp in there. I was just in Scranton. Can't forget the Temp now.
That's right.
But yeah, our high school football coverage comes to a close right here on Team Hive. As your final score, the San Juan Broncos 57, the South Summit Wildcats 10. My name is Tanner Wilkinson. You've been watching and listening to High School Championship Football on Centricom, Team Hive, and KSLSports.com. So long and good night from Harriman, Utah.
Rising on! You've been listening to exciting high school football action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Centricom, Team Hive, and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school football action on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom, Team Hive.